Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. Just got a question in. Are natural bodybuilding shows worth it? Is it worth it for guys to enter a natural bodybuilding show? I'm going to give you my opinion in this video of what I've seen. I've helped a few people enter their first natural bodybuilding contest. I've been to many natural bodybuilding contests, and I want to talk about that subject in this video for those of you that might be competing or might be thinking about competing. Before I get into this topic, guys, if you have a question, check out the link below. Come on over, submit your questions. The best questions I turn into videos just like this. So I'm going to read you the question. It just came in seconds ago. It's from Perry. Perry said, the subject is, are natural bodybuilding shows worth it? All the natural bodybuilders I have seen that are in contest shape look like shrimps compared to a bodybuilder at slightly higher body fat percentage, or a power lifter. Is natural bodybuilding worth pursuing in the long run with the drastic cuts, etc.? Here's the thing, Perry. They do look like shrimps. I mean, the guys I know, the friends of mine that have competed and got really cut, competed at the high 150s, the low 160s. So they look small. They look extremely small in contest shape. The elite natural bodybuilders are competing in the 170s with a few of them, depending on height, of course, in the low 180s. And that is big. That's big for a natural bodybuilder that's not over, say, 5'11" or 6 foot. So yes, they look like shrimps compared to an off-season natural bodybuilder who might be 200 or 200, maybe even 210 pounds. And they look like shrimps compared to natural powerlifters. Now, there's a couple issues here. Contests, competing. The guys that are in off-season, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, and I'm in off-season, what would be considered off-season shape. I have, 18 to 20% body fat, but I still look muscular. I like the way I look. I carry around a little bit extra weight. That little bit of extra fat makes me look a little bit bigger, beefier, and some would say even a little bit more intimidating. I like the look of this style of physique. That's personal preference. So it really boils down to goals and personal preference. Do you want to walk around, ripped all the time? If you do, then go for it. Do you want to walk around like the big, hairy, ugly dude and be a little bit beefier and carry around a little bit more fat and kind of have the benefit of that extra weight, that little bit more fullness appearance? And heck, you can just eat. You can be a little bit looser on your diet. I'm strict during the week and a little bit loose on the weekends, and I never gain weight. I stay right around the same weight. So it really comes down to personal preference. Do you want, I will say this, if you have interest in natural bodybuilding, you can't worry about how you look, that you look like a shrimp. If that is bothering you, then you probably shouldn't compete. But if you do have an interest in any sport, whether it's powerlifting or bodybuilding, you need to give it a try once. That's my opinion. You need to give it a try once. Don't worry about how you look. Don't worry about the drastic cuts and all that kind of stuff. That's all paranoia. That is all paranoia. You're getting way too far down the road. Don't worry about what damage it's going to do to your body, after you've competed 8 to 12 to 14 times when you haven't even competed once. It's the same thing with powerlifting. Is powerlifting worth it? Could it do damage to your body if you compete a lot? Of course. I know you see guys on YouTube that'll talk about how taxing cuts are and how bad they are for the body. Look, everything you do that is a little bit extreme is going to be bad for the body, but you're not doing it year-round. And compared to other things like smoking and eating poor foods, processed foods all the time, let's put this in a relative sense. Let's put this in a relational sense. It's not as damaging as that. I know guys like Sean Sullivan, who I interviewed when I was early in the in the industry who competed over 70 times. I never heard him complain about issues. I've filmed many top naturals over the years, many top naturals. I've talked to many top naturals. Stu Yellen, who was big at T-Nation, who's competed many times. I believe he's a pro. I've worked with everybody from Mr. Minnesota to Mr. North Carolina. I've worked with the first natural wheelchair pro, Rich Knapp. I've worked with all these guys. Rich competed dozens of times. None of these guys once ever came to me and said, man, it's not worth it. It's taking this physical toll on my body. So I have to point that out, and I'm not saying it won't take a physical toll for some people, but you know what? I've interviewed so many competitors over the years in the natural realm, and I've never heard them once say this physical toll is too much. The real toll is that you have to have this discipline and be really strict with your diet, and that can have a mental toll more than a physical toll. So I know guys out there like Blaha are talking about how dangerous this is. He's never done it, okay? He's never done it, so you have to take that with a grain of salt. Yes, there can be some, when you are a pro bodybuilder who is on a complete whole nother level and doing more chemicals, there might be a little bit more danger. But I don't know any bodybuilder, despite what Mr. Blaha says, I don't know any natural bodybuilder that just says it's too much and the physical toll is too much. So just take that for a grain of salt. So the point is, if you really want to compete, do it once. But if you're worried about how you look and if you're going to get halfway into your cut and already have paid an entry fee for the show and you're going to doubt how you look and you're more worried about your physical appearance, you need to not do a contest and just stay status quo. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, again, check out the link below. If you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.